Best 14-inch laptop in 2022. The 14-inch laptop has a small, but noticeable, screen size upgrade over even the best 13-inch laptops, making them better choices for entertainment, gaming, or professional design, while still being slim and portable enough to carry anywhere with you. If this seems like a good fit for your busy life, we have the best 14-inch laptops you should check out, beginning with the excellent all-rounder Apple MacBook Pro 14. The brand new machine has some of the best performance and battery life around to go with an excellent display. We also have picks for gaming, extra power, and affordability, so there should be something for everyone. You can also look at our list of the overall best laptops for 2022 for more options. Why you should buy this? It offers the best combination of performance, efficiency, and display quality in a 14-inch laptop. Who's it for? Anyone who wants an incredibly fast laptop that also offers superior efficiency. Why we chose the Asus Apple MacBook Pro 14. The Apple MacBook Pro 14 is a brand new model that slots in between the 13-inch and 16-inch model. However, it shares much more in common with the larger machine, including running Apple's M1 Pro or M1 Max CPUs. On the MacBook Pro 14, these hybrid processors are available with either 8 or 10 CPU cores and 14, 16, or 32 GPU cores. RAM can be configured from 16 GB to 64 GB, and storage can be ramped up to an 8 TB PCIe solid-state drive. Not only are the M1 Pro and M1 Max incredibly fast chips, but they are also efficient, meaning the MacBook Pro 14 should get superior battery life as well. The laptop's display is also top-notch, utilizing Apple's 14.2-inch Liquid Retina XDR Mini LED promotion panel. This display offers incredibly wide and accurate colors, inky blacks thanks to deep contrast, and a 120 Hz refresh rate. Apple has finally incorporated thin bezels in the MacBook Pro 14, making it a smaller laptop as well. And finally, Apple improved connectivity, adding an HDMI port and SD card reader to USB-C Thunderbolt 4 ports, and wireless connectivity is as fast as you can get today with Wi-Fi 6E. Read our in-depth Apple MacBook Pro review. Why you should buy this? It's an incredibly thin and light 14-inch laptop that still packs a punch. Who's it for? Anyone who wants a well-performing 14-inch laptop, but doesn't want to carry around a lot of weight. Why we chose the Asus ExpertBook B9450. Can you have a lot of power without giving up the slim and portable nature of 14-inch laptop? Asus thinks so, and this ExpertBook is proof. Inside, you'll find a 10th Gen Intel Core i7-10510U processor, 16 GB of RAM, and a 512 GB PCIe NVMe SSD. This is all housed in a slender frame that includes military-grade durability and a touchpad that can double as a touch-based numeric keypad. For connections, you have a USB-A, a Thunderbolt 3 USB-C, and HDMI, as well as a microSD card reader. Asus also reports that, with optimal settings, the battery can last up to 24 hours. All this on a laptop that weighs about 2.2 pounds. The Asus ExpertBook B9450 is a great pick for designers and video editors on the go or anyone who wants to push the power possibilities for a laptop of this size. Why you should buy this? It's the best 14-inch gaming laptop by a country mile. Who's it for? Gamers who want all the power, but not all the weight. Why we chose the Razer Blade 14. Many gaming laptops are massive affairs, with aggressive venting and angles that make them embarrassing to use in conference rooms. That's definitely not the Razer Blade 14, which adheres to Razer's conservative yet elegant aesthetic with its all-black chassis, with simple lines, and a single Razer logo on the lid. It's a gaming laptop you can proudly use anywhere. Inside, you'll find a powerful beast centered around the ultra-fast Amd Risen 5900HX CPU. GPU choices include the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3060, 3070, and 3080, meaning you can pack a real powerhouse into that svelte chassis. The Razer Blade 14 goes head-to-head with the best 15-inch laptops you can buy, including Razer's own Blade 15. And it does so in a chassis that's remarkably thin, at just 0.66 inches, and light at 3.9 pounds. Read our full Razer Blade 14 review. Why you should buy this? It's a reasonably priced and well-performing laptop with an excellent 14-inch display. Who's it for? Anyone who wants a 14-inch laptop and doesn't want to skimp on the display. Why we chose the Lenovo IdeaPad Slim 7i Pro. Lenovo's IdeaPad Slim 7i Pro is built around an exceptionally nice 14-inch IPS display in the productivity-friendly 16:10 aspect ratio, and with a high 2.8K resolution. It provides wider and more accurate colors than the typical thin and light productivity laptop, high contrast, and even runs at 90 Hz for smoother on-screen movement and animation. This is one 14-inch laptop where the 14-inch display stands out. You also get good performance with a 35-watt H-series CPU that's great for productivity and can even meet the needs of entry-level creative type. Up to 16 GB of RAM and up to 1 TB of fast PCIe SSD storage round out the package, providing a laptop that will churn through demanding productivity tasks. Connectivity isn't this laptop's greatest strength with just two USB-C with Thunderbolt 4 ports and a USB-A port, but add a Thunderbolt 4 dock and you'll be ready to get to work. The Lenovo IdeaPad Slim 7i Pro is a very nicely built and equipped 14-inch laptop that provides a solid value. Read our full Lenovo IdeaPad Slim 7i Pro review. Why you should buy this. It's the best 14-inch business laptop you can buy. Who's it for? Anyone who wants a solid business performer with great battery life and solid build quality and support. Why we chose the Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon Gen 9. The latest version of Lenovo's ThinkPad X1 line offers plenty of portable power with a laptop that's a good fit, no matter what tasks you have in mind. The 14-inch HD screen has been stretched to a taller 16:10 aspect ratio for better productivity, and the base model comes with an 11th Gen Intel Core i5-1135G7 processor, 8 GB of RAM, and a 256 GB solid-state drive. Ports include HDMI, 2 Thunderbolt 4 USB-C ports, and a USB-A 3.2 port. Battery life is the strongest we've seen in a ThinkPad. We also like the slim, spill-resistant keyboard with backlighting. While you can upgrade a few different specs, including RAM and storage, the base model of the Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon Gen 9 makes for an ideal 14-inch laptop that's ready for the long haul. However, the integrated graphics card is somewhat limited, and gamers, in particular, may want to look for something a little more specialized. Read our in-depth Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Gen 9 review. Why you should buy this. It's a fully featured business-class 14-inch laptop that's also the lightest available. Who's it for? Business users who need all the important business features without additional weight. Why we chose the HP EliteBook 840G8. For the shoppers searching for a good business laptop, try HP's latest 14-inch EliteBook 840 series, specifically the EliteBook 840 Aero G8, which is one of HP's best featherweight laptops. The Aero version weighs in at 2.5 pounds compared to the non-Aero version that's 2.9 pounds. It's the lightest business-class 14-inch laptop you can buy. One of the main priorities for this laptop is its security. HP's security software suite is automatically included. The computer supports several other standout features, like NFC compatibility, which ultimately helps your files transfer efficiently. The EliteBook 840 Aero G8 also comes with 2 USB-C ports with Thunderbolt 4 and legacy connections including USB-A and HDMI. The EliteBook 840 Aero G8's base model comes with an 11th Gen Intel Core i5-1135G7 processor, 8 GB of RAM, a 256 GB SSD, and 2 memory slots for expansion. It can be configured with up to a Core i7-1185G7 with vPro, and it also offers a host of display options including HP's SureView privacy screen. The EliteBook 840 Aero G8 provides great productivity performance, solid business features, and long battery life. Read our full HP EliteBook 840 Aero G8 review. Why you should buy this. It's a well-built convertible 2-in-1 with solid performance and battery life. Who's it for? Anyone who wants the flexibility of a 2-in-1 but doesn't want to give up the functionality of a laptop. Why we chose the Lenovo ThinkBook 14S Yoga. Lenovo's latest ThinkBook Yoga is an excellent example of what a modern 2-in-1 can do. If you want a laptop with tablet mode, you don't really need to give up anything, making this model a great fit for professionals. In addition to the 14-inch FHD touchscreen, the laptop comes with an 11th Gen Intel Core i7-1165G7 processor and Intel's Iris Xe graphics chip. There are plenty of models with 8 GB to 16 GB of RAM for dealing with more demanding software. Don't let the slim design of the ThinkBook 14's Yoga fool you when it comes to storage, either. Base storage starts at 256 GB of PCIe SSD storage, quickly rising to 512 GB and 1 TB for later models. It's also compatible with Wi-Fi 6 for the latest wireless benefits and comes with a fingerprint reader for some biometric protection, too. Why you should buy this? It's an affordable laptop that offers something for everyone. Who's it for? Anyone who wants a laptop that can handle anything you throw at it. Why we chose the Asus Swift 3. The Swift 3 is consistently updated to offer some of the most well-rounded specs we've seen in a utilitarian laptop that's suitable for just about anything and packs enough power to handle impressive tasks. This particular update offers a quad-core, 11th Gen Intel Core i7-1165G7 processor with Iris Xe graphics, with a variety of options for 8 GB or 16 GB of RAM depending on your preferred configuration. The Asus Swift 3 also offers 512 GB of SSD storage with various options for upgrading that to 1 TB if necessary. Ports include HDMI 2.0, Thunderbolt 4 USB-C, USB-C, and USB-A, along with support for Wi-Fi 6. The immense amount of configuration options here, plus all the tech updated and ready for 2021, makes the Swift 3 an amazing pick, especially if you want a laptop ready for a little of everything. Why you should buy this? It's the best convertible 2-in-1 you can buy and one of the best laptops, period. Who's it for? Anyone who wants a laptop or convertible 2-in-1 with a luscious OLED 3.2 display and gorgeous design. Why we chose the HP Spectre X36014. We are huge fans of the Spectre 360 lines, compact and versatile laptops that pack plenty of power to handle even more demanding business situations. This 2-in-1 is no exception, portable enough to take anywhere and powerful enough to serve as a desktop replacement on business trips or in similar situations. Plus, HP's reliable security features will help keep your data safe. The excellent configuration options also let you scale this laptop to exactly where you need it based on your software demand. Inside, this 14-inch with 3:2 aspect ratio version of the Spectre 360 starts with an 11th Gen quad-core Intel Core i5-1135G7 processor, 256 GB of SSD storage, and 16 GB of RAM. There are also 2 Thunderbolt 4 USB-C ports with USB 4 support that are ready for all your upcoming connection upgrades, along with DisplayPort 1.4 and HDMI 2.0. You can also choose a 3K OLED display option if the details are especially important in your line of work. Read our full HP Spectre X36014 review. This is a complicated question without an easy answer. Basically, the first step is to research laptops to better understand how their specifications impact your computing needs. You'll want to figure out how much RAM you need, how much storage, which CPU will keep up with your workflow, and which GPU will meet your gaming needs. Once you've figured that out, then you'll want to research which laptops have the attributes that you're looking for. Do you want a traditional clamshell laptop, a convertible 2-in-1, or a tablet? These sorts of questions will help you shorten your list of options, at which point you can start looking at things like which manufacturers are the best and which laptops have the right features. First, you'll want to be aware of when manufacturers tend to offer the best prices. This is usually around holidays and in the late summer, as students are getting ready to go back to school. Watch out for special pricing during these periods and you'll have the best chance at some serious saving. In addition, Digital Trends has an entire section of the website devoted to the best deals. That includes the best laptop deals, so be sure to head there before making your purchase. In addition to making sure that the laptop has the specifications you need and you're getting it at the best possible price, you'll want to be sure that you're not buying a laptop at the very end of its life cycle. A little research on upcoming generations will give you an idea of whether you're buying a laptop that was just updated or one that has awesome new features just around the corner. Buying a previous generation model can make sense if the manufacturer is lowering prices to blow out inventory, though. If the laptop meets your needs and a new feature that you'd really love to have isn't on its way, then it doesn't matter as much if you buy the latest and greatest. To be precise, 15-inch laptops typically equip 15.6-inch displays, which are considerably larger than 14-inch displays and provide quite a bit more room to work. That also makes 15-inch laptops themselves significantly larger, even given today's minimal display bezels, which is one trade-off. Another is that the larger the display, the less sharp it will be at a given resolution. So, while Full HD might be fine at 14 inches, it can be less sharp than you want at 15.6 inches. You'll want at least QHD resolution to ensure that text and images remain sharp. Another trade-off is in battery life, where the larger the display, the less longevity, which is why 15-inch laptops tend to have larger batteries, which contributes to their usually heavier weight. So, the question of whether you should buy a 14-inch or a 15-inch laptop comes down to how you feel about those trade-offs, and how important the increased screen real estate is to your workflow. If you tend to open a lot of windows and keep them side by side, then you'll benefit from a 15-inch laptop. If you tend to single task, then a 14-inch laptop might provide a good compromise between chassis size and weight, screen size, and resolution. Most 13-inch laptops tend to be 13.3 inches, making less of a difference between display sizes in a 13 and a 14-inch laptop. At the same time, the 14-inch chassis sizes have decreased as manufacturers manage to pack 14-inch displays into ever smaller laptops. Therefore, there's less of a trade-off in laptop size and weight than there is between 14-inch and 15-inch laptops. You'll also probably find Full HD to be sharp enough on 14-inch displays, meaning you don't have as much of a need to jump up in resolution. In addition, battery life isn't as impacted, and 14-inch laptops often get better battery life than 13-inch laptops, given the increase in available space for battery capacity. Finally, manufacturers are more likely to include discrete graphics in 14-inch laptops, making them better for creative types and gamers. For many people, then, a 14-inch laptop will indeed be a better choice than a 13-inch laptop. You'll get a slightly increased display size in a laptop that's still small enough to be highly portable, and it might be more powerful as well.